All right, guys. So I am back. Looks like I never went anywhere, but had to take a little break there and take care of business. So, weight gain. Boy, this is a big one, right? Number one, weight is a symptom, okay? Number two, you don't lose weight to get healthy, you get healthy to lose weight. So now we know that weight's a symptom and we're not healthy if we have weight that won't respond to diet and exercise. Here's the deal. If you have a healthy body and your problem is just too many calories and not enough motion, then what happens when you reduce your calories a little bit or get a little bit more motion in your life or both? Then you should lose the weight that has to do with calories. Now, if you've dieted and you've exercised and you've given it a few weeks and nothing, or you get good, 15, 20 pounds of weight loss or 5 to 7 or whatever, but within 3 months it's back, it means you didn't correct the problem. It means your weight is a symptom, but not of calories in, calories out. So right off the bat, you guys, let's be done with all this dieting and exercising. In fact, for most of you, it's making things worse. And so what I want to help do is dispel the myths of diet and exercise and help you understand what it really is. So in my practice and my experience, most people's symptom, the root cause of weight loss is stress, or their lack of weight loss is stress. Well, actually, some people do lose weight when they're stressed, but definitely not me and most of the people I know. The problem with people that lose weight when they're stressed, though, just so you know, a lot of times they're losing their muscle and bone, so don't envy that. But the majority of people do not lose fat. They don't burn fat when they lose weight. So we want to differentiate the two. There's scale weight, which is everything, right? Water, muscle, bone, fat, blood, connective tissue, all that. And then there's body fat percentage. We want to lose body fat percentage because that means you're basically either gaining lean body mass, muscle and bone, or you're losing body fat. And in a perfect world, it's both. You have optimal lean body mass and bone for aging and strength, and you have minimal body fat, because most of us have refrigerators and we don't starve. We don't need all that fat. So here's the thing, in my practice, the root cause, just very straightforward, of people's weight issues are chronic unconscious stress caused by those virtual mind viruses that we talked about. Remember, virtual mind viruses, bad information, things we've accepted as truth that are not truthful. Where do we get them from? Well, the government's one source, right? The FDA, the RDA, all the other, the DA, here's the thing, we get information from sources that really are, by the time we get the information, it's very outdated typically, and it's bent on agendas. Like we all know about corn in our country. We're not going to get into that, but everything seems to be made of corn. Is corn healthy or not? We're not going to get into that, but when you genetically modify it and spray Roundup on it, there's a good chance it behaves differently in your body. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. So anyhow, government's a big source of misinformation, right? Medical doctors, and even natural practitioners. What is taught in school, there's always some sort of accreditation and agenda, and the reality is there's a lot of pride in handing down tradition. It's not real highly looked upon to kind of get out of the box, especially when you're in the school and educational systems. So in all honesty, by the time doctors are taught things in school, the information's outdated. I mean, I remember stuff they taught me 10 years ago that I go look at now and go, well, that wasn't even really accurate. But at the time, it's just how the system worked. I don't think they were trying to lie to anybody. It's just the way educational system works. Then we have our parents and our grandparents and our police and our teachers and our firefighters, and everybody is contributing to the information we hold as truth. But when it comes to weight and symptoms, boy, I'll tell you, people are really off, okay? Here's the equivalent of how this works. When your mind is programmed wrong, or you have one of those virtual mind viruses, let's say you have a overweight midsection, you want to lose belly fat. Well, here's where the mind goes. Not enough exercise, too many calories, might be cortisol, too much stress. It might be because of too many carbs, and all these things are helpful, but remember, those are more based on bodies that just have been eating too much and not moving enough. Your body is very different than that. Your body has endocrine disruptions from stress. And like I said, the main stress is those virtual mind viruses. Another kind of stress, though, what becomes of that is the endocrine system, your thyroid. That's your metabolism, calories burned for heat. your adrenal glands fight and flight. When you're stressed and you're in a chronic state, a low level fight or flight, you just can't burn fat. What you're actually doing is breaking down muscle and bone for energy. And that's why most people who overexercise or exercise when they shouldn't be actually lose weight, but they're losing bone and muscle. So we want to stop that because this weight thing is getting out of control. Here's the deal. Why am I talking to you right now about a program? We're about to be at Thanksgiving, and then we got Christmas, and then we have the New Year. Very, very simply stated, this is when most people do the most damage. These are when those virtual mind viruses are running crazy. The holidays, no matter how happy most people say they are, oh, they're triggered with emotions and finances and toxins and their blood sugar, and everything just goes to pots. And most people don't even recover till June. June hits, they're trying to get healthy for summer, they stress their body over exercising, and here we are in November going, oh my gosh, I didn't accomplish my goals, I'm the same weight if not heavier than I was last year, I'm tired, I hurt, what do? Well, I'll do something when the new year comes, and we get stuck in these ruts. I have a large demographic of my patients, or a large a group of people that I've been working with over the years. And what happens is right now is when they get the best results of the year because we get serious about this and there's no waiting for the new year. Let's really work some things out and enjoy these holidays and enjoy a healthy body image and get rid of some of those virtual mind viruses that are telling you things that aren't true and helping to sabotage your circumstances and your relationships and move you farther from your spirituality. And are causing all these cravings and just really disempowering you. So what I'm going to talk about in this next video basically is how you're going to get empowered again, okay? And what my program is going to entail. It's going to be a 45-day program, and we are going to have communication every single day, and we are going to get you success and satisfaction through basic principles of getting rid of all these virtual mind viruses, and helping you think accurately, setting appropriate goals, but actually taking action. And the biggest thing of all is implementation. And that is what's going to set this aside from everything else you've done. There's a million diet books out there and programs and plans for healing and wellness, and there's great stuff. Positive thinking, changing your life, changing your thoughts, your environment. I'm a fan of all of that. Meditation, it's all great, but I see very little implementation because people are just tired, they feel alone, and they just don't have the willpower to do it. And it's really not a willpower thing. It's not a willpower thing. It's you need a friend, you need a coach, you need a mentor, you need somebody to share this with, this process. And I have a 45-day strategic program to undo and unlock those stresses and virtual mind viruses. And in this next really short video you're going to get, it's going to talk about that, get right to it, and give you the offer how you may be selected to join, okay? So thanks again for watching this, and in the next few hours you should be getting another video from me, real short one this time, and basically it will tell you the ins and outs of the program, okay? Have a great day, and thanks so much. God bless.